first off, congratulations on the first goal. Does it feel like you've turned a corner in terms of maybe getting more playing time with the first team? Was there any conversations along those lines, or is it you just take it week by week?
You never really know. It's always week by week, especially when you have every single person on the team who can come in and contribute, like the next man up, and then having the starters, having such an amazing team. You just take it week by week and just whenever you get an opportunity, try and make the most of it.
Has it been hard to sort of keep a positive attitude? You seem like someone who is smiling all the time and that kind of stuff. I mean, but has that been a challenge with the way it's gone this year?
I wouldn't say so, that it hasn't been hard to keep a positive attitude. I would say if it was maybe a different situation with a different team, it was maybe a different culture. Like here we have foster a culture of like a lot more positivity and kind of giving everyone a shot. And if you work for it, then you earned it, and you can earn your spot as well. So I feel like it's easier to have be more optimistic. That's for sure.
So it wasn't that long ago that you made your first MLS appearance. What was the feeling like when Brian told you were going to be starting?
Yeah, I was not expecting that. So I was just like warming up, and I'm like, oh, you get a little nervous, but then you get excited at the same time. Just trying to control the emotions and just breathe a little bit. That's for sure.
When did he tell you?
He said before the game that he's going to try and get me on the field, and then, but you never really know how it goes with how the game is going to play out. So it all just depends on how the game plays out and whether they believe in you.
Emotions. He tells you you're going to start. Can you just take us through the emotions of stepping on the field?
Mm-hmm.
I've arrived, and then letting that go and saying it's game time. I got to perform.
Yeah. All the coaches were just talking, like, just complete your first pass, just focus on, I always try and focus on my process and just making sure that, I can do like a little visualization before, or just try and calm myself down and just be prepared. And that's all you can really do is just go out there and try your best. Nico always says, as long as you're giving maximum effort, that's all you can ask for. And, that's what I try to do out there, just run as much as I could.
Did the game slow down at any certain point?
I would say no, like it didn't really slow down. It was always fast paced, just getting used to the MLS level. It's definitely.
I mean, in terms of you putting yourself in the game. Sometimes players in the first start, it's like, wow. And then so was there a point you just became part of the game?
I said I was just trying to calm myself down most of the time and just, let the nerves and excitement kind of just turn into like a quiet confidence as well, and just making sure that I can complete my passes and just do what I can for the team.
We asked you before about the goal, and then just take us through that process.
Yeah, it started from the back with Cleveland, and then Jimmy having a perfect touch straight through. And, as soon as I saw Leo taking someone on one-on-one, that he's going to want to do that every single time and just leave him alone. And then I just tried getting across the front post, because that's where he put it, that's where Jimmy had a cross just like that, maybe like 10 minutes before that. So I'm like, I need to get there this time. And it just so happened that I was in the right place, right time, and Leo had a perfect cross. Yeah.
Which foot did you hit that? None of this shot seemed very clear which foot you hit it with.
Yeah, that was my right foot.
Okay.
Not my knee.
And are you right? You're naturally right-footed,
yeah.
I assume?
Yeah.
And did you have to, I don't know, are you thinking about getting your feet set or any of that, or is it you just let it happen?
That I just let it happen. I mean, you kind of just go to your subconscious and kind of just what you're used to doing. I mean, we train it every day, and you see Freddie doing it. You're seeing all these older guys. They just pass it in the back of the net. You don't have to shoot it, and just try and follow what they do.
How did you celebrate the goal afterwards? I mean, did you keep the ball, or did you have dinner? I mean, how do you?
Well, we had the flight back, but I got to keep the ball. That was nice, and then played a little bit of FIFA on the plane. So that's a good way of unwinding.
Which team do you play FIFA?
I play Liverpool normally. Yeah. Or we mix it up all the time. Maybe some MLS teams, keep it fun.
So we have Portland this week. There's a weird stat right now with this rivalry where the home teams have been sort of at a disadvantage. And do you guys talk about that at all? About the needing to kind of change that narrative, and I don't know, what do you make of it?
Yeah, I would say that we just focus on what we're trying to do as a team and just prepare for them the best that we can, because we can't really control what they're going to do. We can control how we're going to go out, our emotions, our intensity. So that's what we focus on for the most part.